I'm Chef Jason Bierley with Jeff State Community College Culinary and Hospitality Institute. Today we're in Bistro Prevert and we're going to talk about holiday menus. I'm going to show you some quick tips on easy, stress-free sides that will go with any menu across the board, whether it's turkey, ham, fried chicken, whatever. The good thing about these items is they can be made in advance and they're relatively stress-free. They don't require a ton of ingredients or skill, but when you show up to your party, COVID party, you're gonna look like a total pro. So our first item is a roasted cauliflower and carrot salad with red onions, cranberries, romaine, and a Dijon lemon vinaigrette. Our next item is going to be a roasted potato and squash gratin with bacon and breadcrumbs. So both of these items can be prepped the day ahead. You can have all these items in your fridge ready to go, and you just put them together the day of the party. Also, another benefit of these items is they can be served at room temp, so there's not a whole lot of stress there. You just make them, put them on a platter, and your guests are ready to go. One of the things I like about this type of cooking for parties is it doesn't require a lot of dishes. So what I did was I took our cauliflower florets and our carrots, peeled those, cut them to your liking. You want to have them in similar sizes though whenever you go to assemble the dish. But you'd simply just toss them with a little olive oil, salt and pepper, fresh herbs, put them on a sheet pan or a cookie tray, put them in a 350-degree oven for 10 to 15 minutes till you get some color on them, and boom, they're done. You don't have a whole ton of dishes to wash, any of that kind of stuff. The same goes for our potato and squash gratin. I pre-cook the bacon, chop it up. Our potatoes are just little fingerling potatoes that you get at the grocery store, yellow squash, peppers, and onion. You could also substitute Brussels sprouts or anything like that. My plan was Brussels sprouts, but we're going with squash today. And then you can serve it in a casserole dish or ramekins, whichever you have. So what I'm gonna do, I'll show you how to put this one together. We take our potatoes. Again, this stuff was prepped the day before. So now you're hanging out, drinking coffee, listening to music, waiting for your guests to arrive. So I've got our bacon, vegetables, potatoes. I'm gonna mix those together. Everything's already nicely seasoned. And if you've got a group of 10 to 12 people coming over, I would probably not use something this small, but just use what you have. You can do individual ones, that's also nice. So you don't want to overfill these. And then I'm going to take our panko breadcrumbs with fresh thyme, parsley, and some of the bacon grease from our pre-cooked bacon. And you're just going to put enough on there to give it that nice crunch. Just like that. And then these will go in the oven, 350 degrees till they're golden brown. Next, while our potatoes are in the oven, we'll go ahead and assemble our salad. So we'll take some of our beautiful romaine, and I like to kind of toss the vegetables and the lettuce separately so that everything doesn't get lost. Again, this dressing is Dijon mustard, fresh lemon juice, honey, thyme, and olive oil. Super simple. You could even use a store-bought vinaigrette. So when you cut your romaine lettuce, kind of a pro tip, save a couple of those large leaves for garnish. You'll really wow your friends. So, we've got our lettuce, and then I'm going to take cauliflower. Again, there's really no recipe for this. You just roast it till it's got some color on it. I like to pull one out of the oven and take a bite out of it, see if it's as done as you want it to be. And then you just mix them up, normal proportion. Some of our vinaigrette. in there with your hands. If you got a little kid that likes to cook, this is a good task for them. They feel like they're doing something. Make sure they wash their hands. And then just kind of let them fall naturally. Got all these wonderful fall colors. You could even add some almonds or pistachios. Some sort of crunch would be nice. Pile it up high, make it look tall and pretty. Then we'll add a little bit of Parmesan. And fresh parsley. Up next, we're ready to check our potato gratins. So all of this stuff that is in this dish is already cooked, right? So all we have to worry about is getting it hot again and getting those breadcrumbs nice and toasty. So like I said before, there's no stress. You just put it in the oven. It's ready to go. So we're gonna pull them out. We've got a nice golden brown top. Now, anytime you're serving a gratin or casserole dish, it's a good idea to have a base plate to serve it on, because you don't want your guests to reach over and scald their hands. So, I'm a professional. I can pick it up with a towel. And we'll serve that just like that. So with all that said, we hope you enjoyed this tip and inspired you to maybe think outside the box with your holiday party this year. And we look forward to seeing you in the bistro. Thanks.